died.
Oh, right, yeah.
We were only 20 months old, Jean and I, and the set of twins were born a week, and then she died after them.
Yeah.
Jean and I were fostered out until we were 14. So then we came home, and we came home, we went to finish school because the two finished.
You both finished school, yeah?
Yeah, and I started work in the post office, sweet shop.
Right.
And then I went to work in Hale Farm Dairy. I was there till the day I got married.
Right. Where was my mum then when this was all going on?
She was with Auntie, like.
Right.
With my auntie. Yeah.
That's Nana.
No.
Because we used to call her Nana, didn't we?
No, Auntie Addie.
Yeah, Auntie Addie, yeah.
Addie, yeah.
Oh, Auntie
My
Addie,
mother's
yeah.
sister,
Yeah.
Dad married my mother's sister.
I
Yeah.
see, yeah.
So it was my Auntie Addie.
Right.
So we were all together then.
Right.
And then I think Betty was working. Betty went in the land army, didn't she?
That's right, yeah.
Betty was in the land army, so she was away from home life.
Yeah.
And then I think she was the first to get married, Betty.
Was she?
Yeah.
That's when she married Jack 50
Jack.
years ago.
Yeah. Jean was married. She's been married, I think, 46 years this year.
Jean and Drever.
Yeah.
How many years?
Des and I have been married 45 years next week.
45 next week.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to just say
Happy anniversary, Betty and Jack, and my sister.
thanks, Auntie
All
Brenda.
right.
That's great.
All right.
Thanks for that. Right, well, I just want to ask you, have you got any, Uncle Drever first, have you got any specific memories of my mum, my dad, in the past as you remember them?
I can remember them as a very handsome couple in the war years.
Great, do you want to just tell us a little story about
Your
it?
dad in uniform coming home on leave when I was courting your mum's sister Jean.
Right, yeah.
And I was in naval uniform and your dad of course was in army uniform.
Yeah.
And we had some very, very happy, you might call them, military evenings.
What, you used to go together?
Yes, we did. We used to go to dances together. We used to come to dances here in West Derby Village, in the village hall over the road there.
Isn't that significant?
Yes,
50 years,
yeah,
it's
yes.
in the village hall.
We used to do quite a lot of dancing in those days.
Right.
We used to meet up in Old Swan, meet up in West Derby Road, Kensington.
Oh, right, 'cause that's where
the Grafton Rooms. We used to go there as well.
Smashing.
I can think of some very, very happy times I had in
Great, that. What about you, Brian? Do you remember any memories of my mum that come to mind, or of my dad, or you know when you were growing up with us?
Well, I've got a good one of Uncle Jack, yeah.
Go on.
When I was maybe about 15, Michael ran away from home. And proceeded to hide in Dave Hughes' shed in Hillary. And Uncle Jack came round to see my dad to see if I knew where Michael had gone. Funny enough, that day I'd had my sandwiches pinched off my motorbike and came back for the first time in a year for a new lot of sandwiches. So Uncle Jack and my dad had put two together. That it's funny that he should lose his sandwich this day. Michael's gone missing.
Uncanny that the sandwiches should go!
And, figuring out that I'd taken around the sandwiches today and used his
So
shed.
you were a party to my get cars on the Drever, were you?
Well, partly, yeah, straight on
First time.
But I never gave the game away because Uncle Jack came round. It was about 10:30 at night. He said to me, Dad, would you mind going upstairs and asking Brian? Because you know where Michael is. And I never told my dad where he was.
Nice
I
one.
knew. And the sandwich had gone round to every. So Uncle Jack, I'm sorry.
Very nice too. I want to just say happy anniversary, Mum and Dad, because we're having a bit of a party with them tonight. So I want to just say
Yes, we do want to say
Happy
a
anniversary.
very, very happy anniversary to Mum and Dad. And it's so wonderful to be here. And I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. But more so, I want to say what a wonderful time that you lads have done for you, Mum and Dad.
thanks.
What a wonderful effort you've put together.
Well, they're worth it.
That is, you're right, and also it's a wonderful example for anybody else to achieve 50 years together.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely marvellous example in every form of life, it really is. And so I'm so pleased to see them standing together on the floor.
All right, thanks for that.
Righty-ho.
Nice to see you.
All right. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Right, on.
Well, Dick, Auntie Rita,
Oh,
we're celebrating my mum and dad's anniversary tonight, my golden wedding. I just want to ask you, Uncle Dick, first, have you got a memory that springs to mind that you can relate
Well,
about my dad or my mum? And
the most thing I know about your dad was when he was a wee fella, he was christened Old Man River.
was he? Yeah, I'd like to know about
Because, well, even as a wee boy, he worried about everybody in the battalion,
Oh, right.
in the family, and he seemed to worry about everybody all the time.
Yeah. So who christened him that?
My father christened him Old Man River in that Al Johnson film at the time, and well, that's the earliest thing I
So
know
did that
about.
name stick with him, did it? Then?
Pardon?
Did that stick with him?
All in the family, always. We call him Old Man
I
River.
never knew that. We'll have to start calling him that.
It's true. He tell you that himself.
What about you, Auntie Lisa? Any particular memory or
oh, I've got lots of memories, but they've gotten on to me.
any that spring to mind about when my mum and dad were courting maybe, or?
Oh, well, there's one little thing I said on my wedding day.
Oh yeah, go on.
I went very shyly up the stairs to where they're having the wedding reception,
Yeah.
and I just caught the children in the corner smooching.
Oh, I did
I was amazed. I was amazed. And I said, oh, I beg your pardon, I think they in the wrong room.
That sounds like me dad, that. There's always a frisky nugget, you know, my hand.
Well, there's not much more I can tell you.
That's
but-
great, Auntie Rita, Uncle Dick. I mean, we're celebrating their night. You just want to wish them best wishes to the camera tonight?
When I was in Ulster Eccles in Gravesend, Jack was in Chatham, in the Royal Engineers, the Rotten Eggs.
Oh yeah, down
That's
there.
because and he came up to see me there, and I went in to see him in Chatham. But then, of course, he was a wee boy.
Yeah, good.
I remember him as a little boy in Duke of York's place, holding the uniform, showing himself off. And he was a smart little boy. Gosh, I never thought he'd grow up to be so good.
He's a big. You want to just wish him best wishes before we go?
Jack dear, brother dear, I love you. I'm proud of you. What more can I say?
Thanks, Anthony. What about you, Uncle Dick?
Well,
Last word?
I think he can be terribly lucky and proud of his sons. They've done them well throughout the world, and the only thing he should recommend them to join the Irish Rangers.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Rita. Thanks, Dick. Thank you. Thank you. Go.
Right, same thing as last time. We want a little memory of my mum and dad when you were either growing up or when you first caught.
Well, when I was growing up, I was very close to my sister Bessie because she was in the land army, and I used to go down to stay in Yorkshire, which was my dad's auntie, Annie, in Guardsley. And I wouldn't go unless I knew my sister Bessie was going to come down to me when she was a few days off, which she did do. Otherwise, I used to cry and cry till she came. And then she'd spend her time with me. Then it was time to go home. She'd go in.
So how old were you then?
I was about, it's been about 11-ish or 10.
Yeah.
And also, Bessie used to always take me into town, and they used to put my new coat on, my dad. And if I had a little drop of ice cream on it, Bessie would be in the doghouse. She would get told off shopping. So she would make sure that I had nothing left on my coat when I come in to show Dad. Because Dad was so strict that he would have sent me to bed and Betty for a long time.
So that's why my mum always made sure we kept our ice cream off our coat.
She always had to make sure everything was just right, as he was very, very Victorian.
And how did you feel about when she met me dad and they got together?
Well, well, I don't really know about, well, I took bad then with rheumatic fever. I was about 13 or 14, and I always remembered, you know, my dad used to be like, but he always took to Jack, because he used to know Jack's dad.
Yeah.
And I think this one it was. He didn't, there was nothing there for the others so much. Oh, Drever he didn't mind, because he really thought something of Drever as well, because Jack respected him, Drever respected him.
Yeah.
And Les did really, but he just didn't like Les.
Yeah.
Right,
And I don't think anyway you would have liked the fella I married. Even though we really thought once.
Best wishes then, do you want to just say best wishes?
So, from tonight, like, best wishes, Betty and Jack. I idolise you, and you know that. I love you both, and you look after me well. Thank you, Thelma.
Thanks, Auntie Thelma. That's
Okay.
great. Well done.
Thanks.
Cheers.
And just before you all get back to your jigging, can we all raise our glasses and toast the happy couple?
Sorry.
Jack and Betty, 50 glorious years. Get back to your jigging now. Thank you.
I have to remember how it goes back together, you know.
I won't go back together.
Just rip it.
Just rip it.
Save it, you can use that for another parcel.
Next time the golden wedding, yeah.
Sounds like another girl now.
Yours, who's the next one for the golden?
Okay, got it. Right, stand back, Mr. Doc. See the rabbit. Go for it, Dad. Go for it.
Wrapping it so well with paper so. I haven't got this much film, you know. You have to rip it. I've never seen paper like this. We should keep that. Put it on the wall.
It looks like Halloween. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's 4, oh my God, so we get any more? That's 4, oh my God, so we get any more?
I don't know where to put myself now.
Do you want to say a few words, Father Bear?
Honestly, there's not a lot to say. What do you say to people like this?
Well, just don't then. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. I'm fading out now with that smile on your face, all right?
Got any glasses on, Barry?
What'd you say?
Got any glasses on?
No, I can't see with my glasses on.
See, I think you changed from one eye to the other. Look. Yeah. Gotta move around.
Hey?
You have to move
Haven't
around.
started yet.
I kept thinking, please keep it still.
Mrs. Rita, I think the greatest gathering of the coral clan
Charging.
in history.
Hello.
think
There's Jerry's nose. He's a bit close. There's a rare visit from Uncle Dick and Ballymena. Who's that over there? Oh, I recognise her. So it'll come back to me. Well, I think she's knocking him off. There's Auntie Rita from Speak. Hiya, Auntie Rita! And there's the rest of the clan up there. I can just get Robert's nose in. There's Nicola. Gorgeous as ever. And there's the most beautiful woman in the world. My pretty bucket of worms. Don't put your hand up while I'm filming you, look.
The dead tomorrow in the house, they're all quiet. They'll be all quiet tomorrow in the house, but they've all been gone back.
No, because you'll have your stereo blasted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have your stereo blast now. You have to ask all the neighbours to come in and listen to your CD.
They'll be banging on the wall. They'll be banging on the wall.
Yeah.
My dad's still struggling with his batteries.
Won't charge.
Won't charge.
Have you?
Oh dear. And just for the record, this is me. I'm going now, folks. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
But we're going to go down to, is it, what's the name of the road down there?
Fitzgerald,
Fitzgerald,
number 50.
But we're going to go down there and have a look at that.
Yeah.
So,
See, all I got is I went and photographed there, see. Well, there's no, they're nearly all dead.
do you know what, so, can you remember it? Because you're the little one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, can you remember it, where the church was? Because I know Johnny said the church had been knocked
It isn't Johnny,
Oh, Jared. Johnny said it.
No, she was married in the side, in the vestry, the side of the church.
And where was it do? The bed one?
Yeah, we had to do, yeah, we did.
Can't remember.
Oh, hang on. I can remember the place, yeah, for Brenda might have. I'll phone Brenda in a minute. So she's been phoning me back saying,
I told her to keep quiet about it.
oh, yeah. I said, you don't know. I said, is there anything you know? Like, so she said, no, I only know Bellingham, which was at your mum's 70th birthday party. But she went to, I said, where was she born?
Yeah.
I don't know where she was born.
Because we're going to go down to that other place. Where's the place in Kensington where Dad lived?
Swiss Road, wasn't it?
No,
Your dad? Or,
my mum's dad.
yeah, my dad.
Your dad,
Swiss Road, 9 Swiss Road,
yeah.
didn't it?
Swiss Road, was it?
Low Hyde, the name was. That was their mum's name. Your mum's mum was.
Somewhere else, Hallsbury or something. Hallbury.
Oh, that's the grandma. Grandma, yeah. Our grandma lived there. The grandma.
Nana.
No, not Nana. Grandma. My dad's mum lived in Hallsbury Road.
Right.
29.
Kensington. 29.
Kensington, yeah, 29.
We'll have a look at that after. We'll have a look at that after, Jen.
29 Hallsbury Road, yes.
And we want to go to the school. Which school do we want to go to?
St Anne's, Green Lane, Prescott Road.
Is that still there?
That's still there, exactly the same
Did you
one.
go there as
I
well?
went there, yes.
And Auntie Brenda.
Yeah, and Jean.
And Jean.
Mm-hmm.
And else, what about here? Who lived here then?
They all lived here.
Uncle Colin.
Uncle Colin, Uncle Norman,
Uncle Billy.
Uncle Billy, Uncle Derek.
Derek. I don't remember Derek very well, you say.
He's the eldest. And that's Jessie round the corner, his wife.
Yeah.
And your mum, Brenda, Jean, me.
So when did we go meet your dad?
When did she meet him? Now this is it, I was wondering that. When did she meet him?
She lived here then, though?
She was in the landowner, wasn't she? So she'll have met him somewhere along there, won't she?
So when did you all move here then?
When did you what?
When did you all move here?
We lived, you see, I don't know where your mum was born. I don't know whether she was born in Fitzgerald
She
Road.
was born in Kenny, wasn't she?
And what? No, Hallsbury Road's nothing to do with your mum. That was my dad's mum.
Right, she lived in
She
Fitzgerald.
lived in Fitzgerald, and I said to Brenda, they all come in, I was born here. So they were born.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, I was the only one born in this house, and they moved in here in 1934, or, that's when I was born. But I said to Brenda, I meant to ask her, where were they born? I don't know whether they were born. I've just been looking through the box now of things, and it's Swiss Road, but that's where her mum lived and my mum, because it was.
Where's Swiss Road then? In Kenny?
Oh, no, it's like in Edge Lane way.
Still there?
I don't know whether it's still there. Might be under another name.
Number 9?
Number 9, it was Swiss Road.
So,
But,
where do you all go to school and around here?
yeah, but I'll ring Brenda up and ask her where she born. Where was she born? Could she remember? Because she must have been there when Brenda, see, they were fostered out when they were little. Because there was two sets of twins, Jean and Brenda.
Oh, were they?
There was two sets of twins, Billy and Doris, wasn't there?
Oh, right.
As well. But,
So what happened to Doris?
Doris went to, she got adopted.
Did she?
Doris did. Things were good, there was two.
So did you lose all contact with Doris then?
No, not really, but your mum kept in touch. You know, I spoke to her every time she saw her and that. And she lived somewhere near Brenda, Doris does.
Right.
But she wouldn't know, well, she didn't have a lot to do with us, like,
Yeah.
you know. But do you want me to phone our Brenda and see out?
I don't know if it'd be worth going around to see Brenda, would you reckon, Joe?
Yeah, they're stripping the walls now.
Are they?
Well, yeah, it's all right. Go down, ring them up and tell them you
Where
can.
do they live?
3 Tolleson Road, 49. You ring them up and tell them, couldn't you, really?
So where do we want to go to school then?
St Anne's.
St Anne's?
Well, I think
You
that's
all
the
went
only one.
there?
Yeah, I think that's the only one she went to.
And then she went in the Land Army, so she didn't call me dad here then?
She might know, well, she met him through my dad, you see, didn't she?
Did she?
She met him through our dad, yeah, because Mr. Cotton, your dad's dad was a friend, there he is. Your dad's dad, there he is. Yeah, he was a friend of our dad's, yeah. And they met up, didn't they?
Oh, right.
But I don't know whether they met through them two originally, like. But our Brenda might know.
Right, we'll have a word with Brenda. Right, he's
I'll kill you. I'm sweating cops. Sweating cops I am. No one did.
That's good, isn't it?
Do you want a cup of tea,
Of course.
mate? Cup of tea, cut now.
So your mum, which was Nanny,
My mum, you see, your mum's mum,
yeah,
it's the same dad, but your mum's mum and my mum were sisters, right?
right,
And when your mum's mum, and she died after childbirth, right? She died when she, through something with
right.
childbirth. Anyway, and she died, and there was all little ones, and this is how Brenda and Jew were fostered out, because there was only so many years between about two and that. So my mum, which was your mum's sister, she married because she was asked to make sure that they were all right. So she married my dad, which is your mum's dad, and all. She married him because really to look after the children. It wasn't really, it was not a marriage. It wasn't a marriage like your mum's mum and dad's were. It was a marriage of really because she wanted to make sure, So that's how. And then she, of course, she took a few of them away on. Well, it wasn't a honeymoon, like just on a few days somewhere, and then she had me then. While she was in Fitzgerald Road, so, like I was supposed to be, and then I was born. She had me, and then they moved out of Fitzgerald, and I was getting, ready to be born, and got born here. You see, so I was the only one to be mum. So like your Betty and all them, they're half sisters, half brothers.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because the same father, there were two sisters. So she was married like to look after, to make sure everything went. It wasn't like love marriage, Oh yeah, the Woodburn, that's right, yeah. Well, that was, I don't know, there, this must have been the thing, wasn't it? This must have been it.
I don't remember.
This was it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it.
Because we used to always use that, didn't we? No, we used to go in the front room only when it was Christmas.
Auntie Addy used to be in the front room.
Right.
Who? Auntie Addy?
Auntie Addy, that was her name, wasn't it, Nanny? No, it wasn't your Auntie.
Auntie Addy was, who was Auntie Addy then? Because that was Auntie Hilda and Auntie Addy.
Auntie Hilda and Auntie Addy.
Well, I'm getting mixed up, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. Nana was always in the top room.
Yeah, And yeah.
Then there wasn't a
Well, because
Yeah.
Nana was disabled,
Yeah, well,
wasn't she?
she lived there, and she slept there, didn't she? And I was born in that room, yes, in that room, the front.
See, you're getting the star is born.
You remember the slippers on? Oh my God. Who's off now? Gemma. Come on.
Hey, Betty and Jack will be having a nice night.
Oh, just a minute, Jen, hang on.
So, hiya, Betty and Jack.
Oh, don't look at me. Okay.
Good.
Hiya, Bessie and Jack. Hope you have a nice night. Don't get drunk. Behave yourself.
That's good. Well, we just left.